Yes, another 3D gimmick thrown into a movie. It's like they can't help it at this point. Step Up 3D. All right, so me personally, I love dancing and dance choreography. I mean, this shit's just badass. And let's face it, that's what Step Up 3D is really all about. Everything else in this movie can get shit canned, but the dancing is badass. All right, so right off the bat, there is a bait and switch in this movie. From the trailer and the poster, it looks like that really hot girl with the really hot ass is the main character in this movie. You know, the character that's pretty much the eyes of the audience, like C-3PO. But it's not. That character is this Michael Cera looking kid who has some pretty sick dance moves, which I personally think is awesome because skinny white guys like me, we generally dance like go, 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 go. Good to see someone breaking the mold. Now, as I mentioned, this movie is all about the dance moves, but in this movie, this guy's filming this documentary, and at a point you realize I'd rather just watch that. I mean, if I watched a really cool documentary about dancing, I could skip the shitty plot and the subpar acting. Two elements in this movie that, no matter how you slice it, they're bad. To be honest, the plot is laughably predictable. The moment I saw the main douchebag, I was like, let me guess. You two used to be friends. It's not a spoiler, trust me, it's that obvious. And from there, you know exactly how the movie's gonna play out as if you wrote it yourself. And the acting, okay, it almost goes without say that when someone's in a movie for the sake of their talent, like their fighting ability or their dancing ability, their acting is going to be absolute bullshit. But if you go into a movie like Step Up 3D for the acting or the plot, I'm gonna smack you. When I punch the screen at the end of this video, you're gonna get smacked. Just saying. But the actors are better than the guy who ruined Vader, so there is that. Now, the 3D actually wasn't horrible. All right, I'll say it. It was actually pretty good. Couple of moments where your eyes start going cross and they start doing weird 3D gimmick things like and the fingers all popping out of the screen. Your eyes just go and yeah, that hurts. And there's this scene where this dance crew has these little LEDs on their shirt and the 3D just didn't mix with that. They were either in their chests or way out to here on them. Yeah, that was bad 3D. That was bullshit. But it is the best live action 3D movie we've seen since Avatar. Really not saying much, but just saying. So even though the dancing was just the most badass dancing I've seen on the big screen, it's really hard for me to justify telling you to go pay an overpriced ticket at 3D prices to see some really impressive dancing when there's really impressive dancing right here on the internet. You're on YouTube, you could watch it like right now. I'd say if hip-hop dance is your thing, then the acting is not going to bother you at all, and neither is the plot. That's really not why you go and see this movie. You see it for the dancing, and the dancing is badass. Like, nobody can deny that. So I'd say go see it. But if you're one of those, I need a solid movie with solid acting and a solid script, and I'll YouTube the dance segments later kind of people, nah, skip it. So shit plot, shit script, shit acting, great dancing. If you need more than 1 out of 4 to enjoy a movie, luckily you're on YouTube now, so you're in luck, go for it. I also put a link below of a really cool dance segment I saw like a few years ago. Check that shit out, it's just cool. But if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.